everyone, my name is Ashna and I'm your life coach. So today we're going to discuss about communication, how to effectively communicate as a business owner, as a manager, as a person who is in any kind of leadership role. So when you hear communication within a business organization, what is the one thing that comes to your mind? Like task handling, true, giving a task and achieving it within a specific time frame. That's right. So today, as you mentioned, the main purpose of this video is how to communicate a task in a most effective and efficient manner. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Okay, so this one is for all the business owners who have a team of employees who are working for them. This one is also for all the managers or leaders in the industry or in any industries. And this one is for anyone who is aspiring to be a leader, a business owner, or any kind of managerial role. Okay, so this one is for you. Okay, so task handling. So when we talk about a traditional organization system, what is the one thing that comes into your mind? Okay, so like your leader or your manager comes to you and says you that, hey, Mr. A, do this XYZ task by the end of this, by the end of the day. Okay, or if they tell you, hey, Mr. A, complete this Excel sheet by the end of the day, to be very specific, or any kind of task. Okay, complete this project within a period of 2 hours, can be anything. Okay, so you handled a file and you're told to do that, right? That's how most of the organization work. But if you're a leader or if you're a manager or if you're a business owner, what you have to do is you have to recognize that in your organization or in your business unit there are two types of personalities. One is Mr. A and another one is Mr. B. So Mr. A is someone you go towards them, give them the task, and they will be like, okay, let me do it within a period of time. Okay, so I'm a manager, I'm a business owner. I'll say I'm a business owner. I go towards Mr. A and I say, Mr. A, please do this task within a period of 2 hours. So Mr. A will be saying, yeah, okay, fine, it will be done. Okay, so then they give the task back. So they are doing the task. Okay, you don't have to, you just have to say one statement and the task is done, and the task will be done. Okay, then you go towards Mr. B. So Mr. B is someone who is little bit curious. Okay, someone who is little bit more curious, wants to know the knows and hows of the task, wants to know why is it important. It's not just what for them, it's why, how, what impact it will make, and many other questions. So if you're dealing with Mr. B, you have to go towards Mr. B, tell them, hey, do this task. Okay, do this task because doing this task would be beneficial to Mr. B, or because doing this task will help Mr. B to get promotion quick, because doing this task will help Mr. B to be recognized as a best employee in the community. Okay, so like you're going towards Mr. B and you're telling them why is this task important, or why he should or why she should do that task. Okay, so that's one thing. So like if you're understanding why I'm saying that, because if you just go towards Mr. B and tell them, hey, do this task, okay, XYZ, definitely they will be doing it. There's no harm that they won't be doing it. But some employees are more curious. So like if you want to increase their productivity at a higher level, you have to tell them the why. Tell them why is it important. Okay. So if you tell them why, then it will solve the problem and it will help you to quickly, it will, it will help you to like quickly turn that task in like a incomplete task to a complete task. Okay, they will do it for you, don't worry about that. So they will do it for you. And make sure when you're communicating the why, you communicate it in your employee's favor, not in your favor. So let's say I'm a business owner and I'm telling my employee to do this task because I want you to be recognized as a best employee in my organization, or I want you to achieve the next milestone of your life. Okay, so you're communicating it. But if you're communicating as a business owner that I am telling you to do this task because it will help me to increase the profit of my business. How does that sound? Something off, right? Or I'm telling you to do this task because it will help me for for something that would benefit me in some ways. Okay, so make sure when you're communicating in their favor, not in your favor. Okay, because let's say if you communicate it in your favor, they will sense it out that you are kind of selfish person who just thinks about yourself as a business owner, not about them. Okay, so you don't want that unnecessary tension to be sparkling between yourself and your employee. So be very careful when you're communicating with Mr. Beast, because the why is important. Okay, the why is important and how is important too as well, because how you're communicating, how you're positioning that communication, very much important, because it would, and if they sense it out that something is literally off, then there are high chances that they won't be on the same track as you are as an individual, as you are as a business owner. Okay, so make sure you're communicating very well with them. Okay, and you'll be saying that, so now I understand that why it is important to communicate the task with both the employees, and I should hire Mr. A's only in my organization, not Mr. B's. So I'm like, not a good idea, not a good idea. Because how it goes, okay, so both have their own strengths and both have their own weaknesses. So with Mr. A employee, this the strength that they will bring to the table is that they would accept your orders, your instruction really quickly. So like if I have an employee who is Mr. A, okay, and if I tell them that hey, do this task, and they won't question you, they will do it. Like they won't be like why is it important? What's the importance of it? They will just do it, okay? And if I have an employee who is Mr. B, okay, so in this case, they would question you. You have to spend a little bit more time compared to the you have to spend a little bit more time compared to other people. But the best thing about it is that, like, let's say if there is something, like let's say if you told them to do this task in this manner, xyz manner, and if they know something that will help the team to do it in a better way, because they are a curious mindset, so they know different things and how to do different things in different way, so they would be suggesting it to you. And if you're a person who's like a little bit open minded and willing to take feedbacks and willing to have an open eye towards the situation, then definitely their feedback will help you to be more quicker or more efficient in the process. Okay, so both are important. Mr. A as well as Mr. B, both are important. So I'll never suggest you to have an organization full of Mr. A or have an organization full of Mr. B. a healthy balance of Mr. A and Mr. B in your organization will be a good thing, because you want it to grow, right? You don't want you want it to be grown. That's what I feel. So both are important. Both personalities are important in an organization, and you have to use the strengths. Okay, so the strength of A is extremely different from the strength of B, and the strength of B is extremely different from the strength of A. So same goes for weaknesses. Weakness of A is different from weakness of B. Weakness of B is different from weakness of A. So the weakness of A will be like, uh, they would be just following your instructions, right? And why would you have someone who will just follow you blindly? Okay, are you getting my point? Right? They might be following things that you're telling to them, and they are just blindly following it. So according to me, it's a very big weakness, because then if I'm following anything blindly, which was coming from back years ago, then it doesn't make sense to me. But with Mr. B, you have to spend a little bit more time. That's a weakness of Mr. B, to explain the why. So over here, you have to spend more time of your own self, compared to with Mr. A, which you can see it in like just a message, do this thing, and it will be done. Like here 10 seconds, here maybe half an hour. So you decide what weakness you're okay with and what weakness you're not. But my suggestion would be including both Mr. A and Mr. B in your organization for a healthy balance, and using their strengths, not their weaknesses. Okay, so try to use their strengths, and I hope you like this video. Do like, share, and comment your views on it, and I'll happy to listen more about your views, and tell me if there's any topic you want me to touch base on, and I'll be more than happy to make a content on it. Once again, my name is Ashna. I'm your life coach. I usually charge 50 USD for providing one-on-one consultation, and if you don't like my service, you're okay. I'll be refunding the money back to you. My number is 236-881-4511. So it's a Canadian number, so like +1 if you're somewhere outside the country. And my email address is the universalhustler@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.